Robseco Future Farm. Today's innovations, tomorrow's solutions.
Hello and welcome back to the Robseco Future Farm. I'm your host, Jim Robinson. I'm here today with Trent Friesen from Streamline Ag. Welcome, Trent.
Thank you.
So, Trent, we are at the end of harvest in almost all geographies across the United States. And right now, one of the major topics on a lot of growers' mind is residue.
Yes.
There was a lot of rainfall throughout this growing season. Plants got big, and there's a lot of residue. So, tell us a little bit about what are some of the new innovative ways that we can manage residue?
Yes, it's always a good problem to have some pretty good yields and a lot of stover out there, but it becomes a problem of how do we manage it now. So we have a new product called NGest, which is different bacteria strains and some fungi strains to help with getting rid of stover out in the field, help making it more brittle, to help with better seed to soil contact, and then also help with nutrient release as well.
Okay, excellent. So these bacteria strains and the fungal strains, they actually will be applied directly to the stover, to that crop residue, and it'll help break it down so that either from a tillage pass or during the planting pass and no-till, it's easier to get through that residue, right?
Yes, so there's kind of two timings that you can have on the NGest product. You can have it on in the fall, and if we put it on in the fall, yes, we're just spraying it usually with a sprayer and trying to help with decomposition of the stover and helping eat the stalk from the outside in and the inside out.
Yep.
So really just trying to make the stalk more brittle. So if you pick up the stalk, you can actually maybe just flick it and it just kind of dissipates, whereas an untreated stalk is maybe going to be more hardy and harder to break apart. The big thing that we see is just less root balls, less trash in the furrow, and just better planting conditions for a better stand establishment. So that's where we're applying it in the fall. And we're also doing some spring applied applications where we're just looking at more the nutrient release with spring applied.
Yep, so this NGest product, it's a dry product that you mix in order to then be able to apply either in the fall or the spring. Now, what happens once we get a freeze here in the fall? I mean, we're already hitting temperatures sometimes that drop below freezing points. Is it just done, or what happens in the spring?
That's a great question. So I get to ask that a lot. So when it gets freezing and when I'll call it winter happens, everything just kind of takes a time out in the soil. And everything just pauses. And once we start to get the soil temperature start to warm back up, then when everything starts to moving and churning again and start activating again. So it starts now, has a little pause through winter, I'll call it, and then starts back up when we get more to that springtime.
Absolutely. So that's great. So more time on the crop residue, the more time those fungi and bacteria have to really break it down. So you'd expect to get better results with fall application than you would with the spring, right?
Yes, I would say if you're going after better planting conditions, we need time on our side. So we need to go out there in the fall, and that's where we're going to see the better planting conditions. We can reduce a tillage pass at times, and then you're also going to see the nutrient release of the nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Whereas if it's a spring applied, we're just really going to see more the nutrient release as opposed to better planting conditions, purely because we just don't have enough time for the bacteria to work and do their job well.
Exactly. So all of these NGest trials that we have going on, we're going to expect to see these better planting conditions, maybe less downforce required to actually get the seed to soil contact and reduce hairpinning. And therefore, we should also see a better stand establishment. And with that nutrient release, it's going to be an overall better crop that's able to utilize those nutrients earlier in the season than what they would otherwise break down as, right?
Yes, correct. So that's where we've done a lot of trials. I think they're about 4-acre blocks right now. But yeah, part of it is going to be just seeing how the planting conditions work and seeing just the visual decomposition of them. And then we're going to be doing some tissue and soil sampling throughout the growing season to see how we're mineralizing those nutrients and speeding up some of the nutrient release processes.
Those are going to be great results to see here coming next growing season. And so with that, thank you so much for joining us here today, Trent.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Robseco Future Farm. Today's innovations, tomorrow's solutions.